Hi everyone, welcome to Wealthy Mindset. My name is Oliver. Thanks for watching, I really appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a great day like always. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the stock market using the Dow Jones, specifically for trading day March 3rd. Going to be giving you guys the lows and the highs for the market by analyzing the graph. Now, quick disclaimer like always, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a professional, and everything I do share with you guys is just my opinion, it's not advice. So please do not buy and sell based off the information I give you or the opinions I do form. And overall for the market, by the way, I am bullish. And if you want to find out why I'm bullish and I give fundamentals included in that video, it's going to pop up here. Or if you want to watch it at the end of this video, it's going to be titled Stock Market Crashing Soon ? Something along the lines of that. Now, we closed off at 31,391 points, 0.5 points. And just for the new viewers, just before I fully begin, we have an upward trend resistance line that dates back since the dot-com bubble, more specifically 1999. So you can see the dates down here. 1999 upward trend resistance line, passed it ever so slightly with the dot-com bubble peak, but it was a false breakout and then did not get back to it since 2018 and back tested right there. Back tested just before the pandemic, so it was February 2020. Back tested twice, pandemic, V-shaped recovery. Had an upward trend support line right here with one touch point, second touch point, and a third touch point right here. Now the plan was to before I get to the plan, the benefit of the upward trend resistance line, what I'm mentioning, and why I'm bullish in terms of technical standpoint for the graph, is because we went above it. Unfortunately, it was like somewhat of a false breakout, came back down as a false breakout, and then went back up, and then hopefully we stay up here, and hopefully it's not a false breakout. And the plan was to actually like hit this upward trend support line and bounce up to the upside. And I was hoping that would have been a massive run in my opinion. But again, keep in mind, nobody knows for sure. So take everything with a grain of salt. But what happened was we broke through this upward trend support line, unfortunately, and now we're bouncing off the upward trend resistance line that dates back since 1999 and 2000, which is actually really good because we solidify it as an upward trends, or we solidify it as a support line as opposed to resistance line. Now that's not saying we can't break through it and then it'll act as resistance again. So if we break through it and then we try to come back up, we could get knocked down, and that's gonna lead to either a correction or a major crash. But I'll keep you guys posted. If you're interested in videos like this, by the way, consider subscribing so you can be notified when these videos do come out. It's up to you though, obviously. What we had happened was we bounced up off that upward trend resistance line, acted as support, which is awesome. The only thing is though, we got to get back up to this upward trend support line dating back since the bottom of the pandemic. But it depends. We'll see. It might act as resistance. That's what I'm afraid of. Now we are above both moving averages in terms of the 5-year chart. The MACD line is in the negative though. If you could see, it's going to be difficult, but you could see right here the two red graph points. Okay, so now if we get into the month chart, we're looking okay, but the problem is it didn't work out as much as I thought it would. So here's the double bounce that I showed earlier in terms of the upward trend resistance line dating back since 1999 and 2000. It looks like a single bounce, but it's actually a double bounce once you get to the month chart. But right there, that's the 5-year chart, and it shows a single bounce. But either way, it's a double bounce. We went back up to the upward trend support line, hypothetically. The only thing is though, we didn't stay above it. We bounced on top and then came back down as a false breakout, bounced off it too. So that kind of confirms that we're going to head down a little bit more. When you bounce off, just to show you guys, just in case, let's say you break through it and then you bounce up and you think you're going to be good, and then you come back down and then you bounce and you go back down. This kind of confirms that you should go up, but then this kind of confirms that you could go down too. So it's a little bit of a mix, and this could mean that we could be heading down a little bit lower. Now the only thing is though, we're between both short and long moving averages, and the MACD line is in the negative, so it's not the greatest play in my opinion. Like always, I'm going to give you guys, if we go high, how high we will go, and if we go low, how low will we go, and if we consolidate, where are we going to consolidate. Now if we go low tomorrow, the utmost lowest in my opinion that we're going to go is somewhere about 30,932, plus or minus a couple dollars here and there. Actually, I want to count for like the lowest with all that stuff. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. Okay, so I guess utmost lowest is 30,876, but I guess this would be the most lowest case, 30,932 points. The reason why I'm saying that is because if we go lower to the 30,800 points, it's the false breakout is going to get lower and lower to where it's going to be difficult to come back up to the upside and break through the resistance level, because you might get like knocked down again here, and as you're coming back up, you're just going to get knocked down completely. So that's not what we want. And if we want to count for a false breakout, then I think this would be fair to say 30,930, somewhere around there. Now, that's, in my opinion, the worst case. Again, like always, if anything drastic happens, I'll comment down below and I'll pin it, so that way you guys can be notified, and I'll try to do it as soon as possible. But most likely what will happen is we're going to probably bounce at this level, somewhere around this level. So 31,247, 31,226, somewhere between this level, we'll bounce up to the upside. So we might continue coming down, bounce up to the upside, and then we might just pretty much get stuck at the 31,654. That's most likely the play for tomorrow, I think, and it's technically a consolidating play a little bit, but I think that would be the most max. If you think it's going to skyrocket, that could still happen, like this same play, or it could reverse off these hypothetical moving averages, even though you're below them. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think best case scenario, if you think it's going to not do this play and go to the upside completely as fast as I'm going to say it is, but it would bounce off somewhere around this level right here. So 31,319, and then bounce off that level just like it did right here, and then go straight up to first meet resistance at 31,679, give or take 75, and then especially here, oh man, I gotta actually cover this too, because let's just say it bounces up, right? It's gonna meet resistance right off the bat, like pretty much at 31,675 points. And then not even just that, once it gets to this point, so 31,715, and it might just get knocked down just from that. But if it breaks through and you're even more optimistic and you're just like, nah, I don't care, we're still going to go higher. The first level is 31,850, and then extremely optimistic, you're going back up to $32,009 and 6.6 points. But that's, I don't know if that does happen. Awesome, perfect, we're back up to the support line, we're looking good, but again, nobody knows for sure, so take everything with a grain of salt. But again, thanks again for watching, I really appreciate it. If you guys do like the video, consider dropping a like, it helps out the channel a lot. If you think this will be helpful for anybody else, consider sharing it with them. Thank you so much for awesome support. And if you do like videos in terms of stocks, passive income, mortgages, credit scores, financial freedom, consider subscribing, helps the channel as well. And if you have any questions, by the way, do not hesitate to ask. I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.